What's up, guys? Friday the 13th, March 2020. On my way to pick up Jacob and take him to a doctor's appointment. So I figured I'd knock this out now. Jim, 2 Ozzy songs. Cool, never heard either one. Under the Graveyard and Ordinary Man. And I'll tell you, I liked... The first song was pretty good. The second song was really good. Both videos, I think, were great. So the first one, I mean, well done. I don't know. I think the second one, Ordinary Man, was done very recently because I was scrolling through comments and they were like a day ago up to like a week ago, and I just stopped scrolling. So that has to be quite new. But I'm thinking the other one is also. Obviously, that was just a reenactment of his life and with Sharon, I guess. Sharon, when she found him or met him, or how she took care of him, which is cool as hell. I think they're divorced now. Are they divorced? But I'm sure they're still really tight. But here's the thing. Ozzy is a pretty cool dude. Like, for me, for not being a rock and roll fan, I feel like I know a lot of his songs. He seems like the most, well, not ordinary man, but down to earth, maybe, is the better term. I know he was kind of a fucking maniac back in the day, and maybe he still is. But watching him in the Ordinary Man video, sitting there, I mean, it looked authentic. I don't think it was acting. Maybe that was the first time he actually viewed the video or viewed something in the video he was watching that looked like he was definitely crying. I don't think that's acting. I'm sure that was legit. So that got to me, and man, both videos were very, very, very good. And the second song I like a little better, so I'm taking Ordinary Man. So back to Ozzy, watching that second video of him in his heyday, and I feel like I remember a lot of those clips from videos or MTV stories or whatever, MTV News. There was also a part in there where he had the big hair, like that mid-'80s stuff where everybody you had to have big hair in order to be like legit. And I remember, do you guys remember when Loverboy did that? Oh God, it was bad. They came out in like 87 or 88 and like tried to reinvent themselves with the big hair. I remember that's one group that couldn't pull it off. Anyways, in my opinion, it didn't work. Anyways, back to Ozzy. I think he's really, really good. Again, Jim, I know I've told the story before, but I remember summer of 82 would have made me 11, you 13, and that freaking Diary of a Madman cassette tape that used to crank every day. And just like most things, if you listen to something over and over again, even though I wasn't looking to be an Ozzy fan, I remember so many things about that cassette. And one of my favorite songs was You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. I've downloaded that a couple of times between iTunes and YouTube. So anyways, that's my little spiel on Ozzy. I think he's great. It's amazing that fucker's still alive. This video seemed pretty current, and he looked really, really good. He's got to be, what, early 70s-ish? But, yeah, that's my take on it. 2 really, really good videos. I enjoyed them a lot. So that's that on that. Like I said, picking up Jacob. I've been working the last 3 nights, like overnight, so this whole coronavirus thing, obviously I know what's going on, but it's depressing me. It's really depressing me as far as like the world or the country's being shut down. And I'm not into sports like I used to be, but the fact that I can't watch sports is like really like, it's bumming me out, especially this weekend with all the conference tournaments that are canceled. NBA, being a Laker fan, they're having a great year. It's just, obviously it was the right move to make, but it's fucked. It shows you how fucking little enjoyment I do have. So That's going to suck a lot. And I'm telling you, I told Don the other day the things I've been reading and watching with people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, instead of people on Facebook or people you see around town giving their, not their opinions, but act like they know what the fuck they're talking about. But these doctors are saying, look, this is the beginning of this shit. And baseball and other like sports events are saying like 30 days. That's a minimum. This shit could go on until the summer, maybe September. I've heard 6 months. What the fuck? But anyways, back to my rant about people either saying, people panicking. I actually have more tolerance for that than for people to say, and at the beginning I was more like this, like, oh, it's just like the fucking common flu. Well, maybe it will turn out to be like that, but we're not gonna know until the shit is gone, I guess. Anyways, I just don't understand how people, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, act like they know what the fuck they're talking about. And I know, Jim, you said in the message you're going to talk to Mom and Dad about Monday. Unless that doctor calls today and says I would recommend, or I'm telling you to postpone it, they're going. Dad is the absolute one I'm talking about too. Like, it's nothing. It's fucking nothing. And again, hopefully it is nothing, but you don't fucking know. I guess that's that for that. Nothing else is going on. Yeah, that's about it. Guess I'll be doing a lot of Netflix and chilling this weekend, as the kids say. But yeah, Jim, I guess the parade's canceled too, right? So does that mean you're not going to be out bar hopping? I don't know how that's going to affect the bars, because that isn't like a crowd of 250 or more. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. And they're also, I'm pretty sure they're going to start closing schools. I know some states have already closed schools. Ohio, maybe Maryland. Diane said she got an email today about Notre Dame's closing starting Monday for 2 to 4 weeks. I don't know. I gotta start doing some research though and find out what the fuck's going on around here as far as schools go for Jacob and Josh. So, and Jeremy's coming home this weekend, and he said that they've canceled classes there until further notice, but they are on spring break. But I'm sure it's going to be affected when he gets back. So that's it, guys. Have a good weekend. Wash your asses, and we will talk to you guys next week. See ya.